Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be slightly different because it's going to be done in here in my office. The reason for that is because it's been really bad weather lately. It's been raining a lot and very windy. It feels like it's not going to end, but apparently tomorrow is going to be a nice day, so I expect to go out anywhere and take some photos. Kind of running out of photos for social media. No, I'm joking. But what I wanted to talk about today is printing. It's something that I've recently started to do myself, and I'm so excited about it that I love it. It's amazing, and I think it's something that everyone needs to do. Even if you, I don't know, use a photo lab or print them yourself, it's something that you definitely need to try. So let's dive right into it and see what made me get my own printer. I've always liked the look of a print, and I've always had a different appreciation to photographers that are brave enough to print and showcase their photos. You see so many photos online that you forget the fact that photos can actually be printed and displayed. And a printed photo is so different than a photo that you see on your screen because you see it on a piece of paper. You don't see it on a backlit screen. The colors are completely different. So a photo that might look absolutely amazing on a screen, it might not look so good on a print on paper. And that's something that everyone should experience. And since I started printing my photos at home, my thought process behind photos changed drastically. Every time I take a photo and I look through that viewfinder and I realize, oh, that's a really good photo, I really want that printed, in the back of my head is straight away, is it actually good for printing? Do you have all the settings? Is the light okay? Is the background? And that changes your whole experience in photography, let's say it like that. So should you print? Yes, at least once. The feeling of taking a photo and then have a physical product in your hands. This is a photo I took. It's printed on paper. Now, this is a test print that I did when I bought the printer that I'm using now, but look how it came. It's just amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. And then when you sit there or when you open the envelope from a photo lab and you take this out and you look at it, it's like, oh wow, I actually did this. And it looks good. I actually know stuff. I know how to take photos, and it looks so good. And it's a feeling that everyone needs to go through because it's a boost. And if it happens to be the opposite, and you look at a photo and you're like, you know what, I don't actually like that. There might be two factors. You might not be impressed by printing itself as a process, or you might want to change the way you shoot and consider printing when you're actually pressing the shutter button to take a photo. So that forces you to put more consideration into your style, into your photos. Now, should you buy your own printer? You don't have to. That's a very personal decision. For me, I've started to print on a very cheap printer, an HP NV 5000 series, I think. It prints an A4, it prints photos. I paid few years ago, I think I've paid £35 for it, which is basically nothing. And I started to print a few of my photos, but not seriously. And I was like, oh, yeah, I like it. And then recently, I started to print again a few of my photos. And I was looking at them, and I actually started to analyze the prints and started to look at, oh, but what if I would have stopped down 2 stops the aperture? I would have get a bigger depth of field. I would have get more in focus. I would have get a painting look. When your subject is clean and everything, it's nice and blurry, and that is definitely something that started to pop in my mind. And then I decided to go with something a bit bigger. And I got the Canon Image Prograph Pro 300. An amazing printer. It's not cheap, but it's an absolutely amazing printer. It prints up to A3 plus in size. And the quality of the print is absolutely amazing. It can get scary. The printing can get scary when you move to this level, because you start to consider what kind of paper you're actually using, what kind of thickness, doing the ICC profiles, proofing your print to make sure the colors come out accurate and as you want them to. And it can look a bit overwhelming, but I guarantee you it's not that complicated. It's quite simple. Most of the times when you buy photo paper, the company has the ICC profiles that you can download and use them to guide for your print. For example, I got the Baryta paper from these guys, Marut, and I downloaded the ICC profile, and the print just come out amazing. It's a 280 grams printer. I can't see if I'm showing it yet. 280 grams photo paper. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a high-end paper, it's a high white, and the prints out of this, they do come out staggering. Pun was unintended with a stag, but they are staggering. They're absolutely amazing. And I can't fault it. I mean, that paper is brilliant. Everything you print on it, it looks good. It looks really good. But going back to it, it might seem a bit scary with all the ICC profiles and proofing and all this bit, but you can just avoid all that and use a photo lab. Send your photos to a printing lab, and then tick the box of having them proofed by the lab, and they'll make sure the colors are accurate and the prints are going to go as you want them to go, and the colors are going to come out as you see them on the screen, or as close as you can get to seeing on the screen. And then it's your decision if you actually want to print or not. Printing brings so many opportunities, actually. You might actually want to start selling your prints and advertise them on your social media. You can even open up a website and try and sell prints, or even find a local place to open an exhibition and have local people coming in and buying your photos. I did something similar with these little prints. I don't know if you can see. They're quite nice. Printing quality, it's not the greatest. I can tell you exactly how I did it. You can actually download an app on your phone. It's an app called FreePrint, and I think they give you 45 free prints, 8x6 every month. And you select your photos from your mobile phone. You pay the postage, which is about £3. If you want express postage, it's about £5 for 45 prints. And then I got these mounts on eBay. I think I can't remember how much I paid for 20. But then you mount them. They come with this lovely plastic envelope, and there you go. That's how they come out, and I can't complain. If I charge £5 for one of these beauties, you can't complain. Sell 100, you've done £500 just from them. Or even go to your local handmade stores, if you have any, and see if they would accept your photos for sale. They can be a bit expensive. I don't know how they actually sell, if I'm honest, but they might do for you. I think I've tried a few years ago to get in contact, and they've always kept me on the back of the head, but I haven't actually ever been contacted by any of them, and I haven't been back. And every time I go in town, I pop in and see the photos they use, and they're nice photos. Yeah. Anyway, printing. We're talking about printing, and printing is amazing, and you need to do it at least once. Try it. For me, I bought myself the printer because sitting there waiting for the print to come alive, basically, it's a completely new experience. It's an absolutely amazing feeling. And waiting there while something like this comes out, then, it's something else. You can't complain. I think it's, I can't compare that because I don't know how it feels. I don't have kids, but it's like just waiting there in the delivery room for your art to come to life. It's beautiful. And not everyone feels like that. Not everyone prefers to spend the time, because home printing is sometimes actually more expensive than using a photo lab. So print. Send your photos to be printed. Show them to friends and family. Frame. Because looking at it like it is now, compared to looking to a mounted one, and then when you actually look at one that's framed in a nice frame, it's a completely different look. It's a completely different system. It's a completely different feeling. It's a whole new level. And I love it. And I do sell my prints. I do actually have a monthly limited edition print that comes with one of these, which is a certificate of authenticity. Now this is a mock-up I printed to see when I was doing the design, but it comes with the image title. It comes with the serial number, so the serial number that's going to be on the certificate is going to match. That's the series that's going to be on the print, and it's going to have my signature on it. It's going to be a limited edition of 10 prints, and they're only going to be available for 1 month. After that 1 month, you won't be able to get them. I do select these prints very personally, and they do represent who I am. And the prices, they're very affordable for everyone. Obviously, doing 10 prints, the 10 out of 10 is going to be cheaper than the 1 out of 10, which is a first series print. And prices do start from quite a low point. So everyone can afford them. And if you haven't guessed yet, this is the print of the month of November. This is going to be available to be purchased on my website. I'll leave a link anyway. And 10% from all the sales, as usual, they're going to go towards a wildlife rescue center, which is someone that I've recently discovered on Facebook. And it's something that I want to do. I want to also donate 3 prints, and I want to make a video that can be used on their website and on their socials to present what she does. And it's I'll leave a link below, actually, because I think everyone should see that. It's whatever Emily does, she's doing it amazingly. So go check out the prints. Make sure you grab one. Because they're only going to be for this month, and that's it. Now, I know Christmas is around the corner, but they do make brilliant gifts. And also, make sure you drop in and check on Emily's work and show her some love, some support, because it's not easy to do that, and it occupies a lot of your time. But meanwhile, stay happy, enjoy the time. Don't worry about the weather. I know it rains a lot and it's very windy, but it's gonna go away, and we're gonna go out for photos soon. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.